Hello from Rainbow Paradise Farms in Stockton, Georgia. This is Renee, and I am here with my brand new 1502 Sportsman digital thermostat equipped cabinet incubator. I am very happy to have this. I also have the humidity bucket that will help so we won't run out of water. So today is April the 14th. And we have had this going for a couple days, making sure all the temperature and humidity is running correctly, which it is. The humidity right now is 54%, and it is set at 100 degrees, and it's at 100.1. So I think we're good. I'm going to get a couple more thermometers to do a double check on that. So what we're putting in today is some barnyard mix that is coming out of my big pen, and these, I have a black Australorp rooster, and I have a blue lace Wyandotte rooster that is in the pen with them. But then when I let them out to go outside, I do have a Marron rooster and just a regular red rooster. They're kind of like the yard birds. And the hens consist of some French copper Marrons, and then I have some Americanas. I have the small blue egg is laid by a bluebell. That large egg, she's actually a cross between a blue lace Wyandotte and her mother was a Buff Orpington, and she lays very large eggs. So that is the barnyard mix. Those will be for sale when they come off. And then I have some silky eggs that I purchased. They came from Waycross, and they looks like some of them look like it says 15, but that's actually an S for silky. And one is a way I distinguish my hatch, which I will tell you about here in a second. And then the last few ones there, I have 6 of the Japanese that came from my friend Stephanie. And also, excuse this, over here I have the last of the Jap, and then I have 6 of the Saramas. And then, just to see what happens, I have 6 of my guinea eggs. Now I have a bunch of guineas out here, and obviously I have a girl. They're very strange birds, so I have never seen them mating, so I do not know if these are fertile. So these are just kind of a test. If they are, I have someone who's already asked for those. So I will be keeping the Japanese and the Saramas and the Silkies just to see what they look like, and I'll keep some and probably have some for sale after I figure out which ones will stay and which ones will go. And the barnyard mix, which are the colored and the dark brown and the lighter brown, those will probably be for sale as soon as they hatch. And so here's an egg that I did not put in. I candle my eggs before I put them in, and this right here, I can't feel anything, but it does, especially when it was candled, it did not look quite right to me, and it almost looked like a tiny, almost possible crack. So we aren't going to risk that. But I do candle the eggs just to make sure that I haven't missed something and an egg got under a hen. And you never want to put an egg in there that's been started and then you gathered it, held it for a couple days, and then put it in your incubator, because that will make it just not good, and you can have it turn nasty and blow up in your incubator. Now, for this one on here, this incubator has 3 hatching shelves. So I have some eggs that are coming. I have a dozen of blue and copper Marans from Arkansas. I won them in a raffle. And then I have a dozen of silkies coming from Alabama. Those will be probably arrive Thursday or Friday, so they'll go in around Saturday. These are going to in the first shelf, and they're all numbered 1 because these are the first hatch. And the other ones will have a number 2 and so forth. That way, when I really do start staggering, I will not get confused. Also, it takes 21 days for chicken eggs to hatch. Around day 18, I will take them out of these racks and put them down in the hatching shelf, so to speak. My guinea eggs, I will have to double check. They take a little bit longer, so they probably won't hatch at the same time. Alright, so these are the eggs going in. I am in my she shed, which is still a work in progress. Alright, so to look inside here, we have the nice little latches, and it keeps it really tight. And as you can see up here is the water, and it has that nice little tube. Oops, back it out. And with that bucket up there, it will make sure that that stays full. Alright, so what I'm going to try to do is, since I'm doing this by myself, and I really didn't think ahead about how to have the camera while I'm putting things in. See if I can bring it over here. My apologies. Don't want to make anybody seasick. Okay. There we go. First in, it's going to be the heavy one with the full rack. First time ever going in. Exciting, exciting. Now I made sure that the shelves were level. Push it all the way back. I made it level. You can manually do that. Now let me get the other one here. And I'm watching to make sure I don't push this too far back, have any accidents. So in here, we want to make sure we go over this lip, or when it tilts. Okay, we are all in there. And also going to just let you see how that looks. There's shelf number 2, shelf number 3. And on day 18, we will put the eggs in here. No more moving, because they will be hatching out here. Okay? Good luck, eggs. The first batch. And it's also the first hatching of anything for 2020. Okay. And it, again, it's a very tight fit. I like to have mine up on a table. It's just a little bit easier for me. Okay, so they are in there. We're going to come around here. I want to make sure it's automatic. Green light means that the shelf will be turning. Well, not actually turning, but just gently, making it not flat, and then it'll lift and all. The yellow light means the heater power is being supplied to the heat element. Set temperature to 100. Right now we're at 89.8, which is understandable because we just had it opened. But it shall rise on up. It's already gone up to 90. And we will check back. I will probably try to do a video on when I candle, because there will be, I believe, like I said, I quit putting any eggs in my small incubators about 5 or 6 months ago, so it's been a while, but I'll get back on my list. I like to do a check around day 7 to make sure everything is growing right. If you don't have any veins showing and it looks like the egg is not doing anything, you do not want it to sit in 100 degrees for 21 days or it can get stinking. So we will do a check on these. I'll also probably show the 2 dozen of eggs that will be coming in this week. First eggs I've ever had shipped to me, so I'm excited about that. So thank you, and everybody stay safe, stay inside. Remember, 6 feet away, wash your hands. And we'll have some chickens out for you here in South Georgia. Stockton, Georgia, Rainbow Paradise Farms. This is Renee. Good night.